Hey guys, it's Kaylee here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about why you should be incorporating movement, exercise, fitness, whatever word feels best to you, why you should be incorporating this into your life in 2021. Number one is the first reason that a lot of people think of is to look better for aesthetic reasons. This is probably just the one I throw in because whatever. But the real reason that I'm mentioning this is something that I heard about. I believe it was HopeScope who first talked about it, the 3-month rule. So whatever it is that you are doing in your life right now, the benefits of that or the detriments of that manifest in 3 months' time. So wherever you're at right now is often a result of what you were doing 3 months ago, and it takes a period of time for that to work its way through. So it's a really interesting thing to look into. I was very fascinated by it. It rung very true for me when I first heard of it. And now that I'm approaching around the 3-month zone for where I started a daily fitness routine, I can say that in the last couple weeks, things have definitely shifted, and I do feel a lot better in my body and a lot stronger because of the consistency that I have been active with. The second reason, and this is a reason very, very close to my heart, is for mental health. Incorporating as little as 20 minutes of an elevated heart rate 3 times a week has actually been shown in scientific studies to elevate the same chemicals in your brain that are brought in by antidepressant medications without the negative side effects. You can learn more about this by looking the book that I read that really changed my life and was the biggest reason why I maintained fitness beyond aesthetic reasons is the book Spark by Dr. John Ratey, Ratey. You can also find his lectures all over YouTube. And the first one that I ever watched, actually how I found out about him, was I was just watching some random educational TV program, and there was a high school teacher who taught in a class with a bunch of delinquent teenagers, those that caused a lot of trouble in class, those that didn't focus very much, those that didn't get very good grades. And she found Dr. Ratey's work and actually incorporated his prescription of a certain target heart rate zone. So the first 30 minutes of their math class every morning, I think she did this for about 2 or 3 months, was on a treadmill. They all wore heart rate monitors and they all went in a certain zone for this time. And after, I think it was 2 months' time, they actually found that they got along better with each other. They came to class with better moods. They were doing better with their schoolwork. They were getting in less trouble outside of school. It just had this amazing waterfall effect, and it really, it stuck with me for obvious reasons. I think it was like 10 years ago that it was over 10 years ago that I saw that. The third reason that you should be incorporating fitness, movement, exercise in 2021 is to rebuild stamina. And this is something I feel like we're probably all struggling with right now as we may be returning to work or changing work, but we generally, on average, have spent the majority of the last year sitting a lot more, consuming a lot more TV and computer, leaving our house less often because so many of us are working from home now. that we're not even getting in our car and driving places and then, going out shopping, because even our groceries are getting delivered to our front door now. We're doing Uber Eats and Skip the Dishes and having everything sent to us. The amount of things we can get on Amazon, like you don't even have to go buy dish soap anymore. Like literally everything can come to your door. And, this is, I guess, kind of piggybacking on the other stuff, and maybe it's a reason on its own. I think it is. As someone who works in the restaurant industry, I do not have it in me to serve tables like I used to anymore. And so for me, this is building me back up so that when we do reopen, and I do have hope that the world does reopen, that I'll be able to handle it and I won't have to go through this massive learning curve to be able to physically handle my job. Reason number 4 is goals and habits. With so much that is unsure in our world right now, it's really important to have something to look forward to work towards, to feel like we're accomplishing something. Like, I have no idea what my personal world is going to look like even a month from now. Things shift so quickly now, day to day, with little notice, that having some sort of consistency in our life, a healthy consistency, is vital. I recently I haven't started reading the book yet, but I've been listening to a lot of podcasts and interviews with the author James Clear, who wrote Atomic Habits. And I've been really fascinated by this work. And so, if fitness or movement or exercise or whatever you want to call it is not a part of your world right now, taking something as simple as doing one push-up. Okay, today I'm going to do one push-up. I'm going to put my gym clothes on, put my shorts on, and I'm going to do one push-up. And then you're done, and you do the same thing the next day. The whole ritual of preparing yourself for exercise and getting your water and all of that, chances are you might want to do a little bit more. But if all you did is that one push-up, you hit your goal. And then you do it again the next day. And if you do that every day for a year, you've done 365 push-ups, with which I do not know many people that can do that. I don't know if I know anyone that could do that. I can do maybe 10 now because I've been trying really hard. So it builds up over time, and chances are you're like, I might want to do a little bit more. It's creating that habit that eventually you want to go above and beyond, because the hardest part really is getting started. Maybe for you, it's not doing a push-up. Maybe for you, it's 5 minutes of putting music on and dancing in your living room. Maybe it's getting your gym bag and walking into the gym and getting changed and lifting a couple weights and then going home. Whatever it is, finding the simplest possible thing, and then check that off your list and make a record of it. Put it on your calendar. Give yourself a sticker or a star each day that you accomplish that very simple, healthy task. For me, I recently started using the Strong app, and I have gone from exercising very sporadically to late December, I found a YouTube channel of dance workouts and I started doing those. And that went from, I should do this because it's good for me, to I craved it and I no longer had to work, and it really became a habit. And now if I miss a day, I notice it. And then I went from there and I started incorporating lifting again. So now I've got these dance workouts that are a lot of fun and they just make me feel so good and happy. And now I've got a lifting routine, and because the gyms are closed right now, I'm working with a program that has both a gym option as well as a workout at home option. And for the last couple weeks, I've been keeping track of my workouts. So now I've recorded 13 workouts. So now I can actually, oh, I'm sorry, you're not gonna be able to see that because of my lens, but you see this bar graph here. Because of this bar graph, it actually shows, let's see, okay, I'm gonna change my lens. Let's see this. Okay, there, now you can see it. So every day that I've worked out, I have these blocks showing up. There it is. And for me, that just feels so good to actually have that record and to see day after day that building up. And it has like its own effect, whatever it is. Maybe you're doing this with drinking water, or I don't know, eating an apple, or whatever the thing is. Reason number 5 will be when we move, when we use our body in an active way, when we sweat, when we use our muscles, when you exert yourself and you build those healthy feel-good chemicals in your body, you want to make better food choices. We crave healthier things. We crave water. We crave hydration. And it causes us to make other healthy, positive choices. So, that being said, there are my 5 reasons for incorporating a movement / fitness / workout / exercise routine into 2021. I hope you guys like this video, and I will see you again very soon. If you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button, and if you liked it, hit the like button. And if there's anything you want me to elaborate on, or any videos that you'd like to see in the upcoming future, please comment down below. I love hearing from you guys, and I'm really excited to be back in the routine of posting regularly. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care. Bye.